Oh, man said that I have to be perfect all the time. Then because nobody's perfect all the time. You have to do it. Let people tell you. Like people have told many people he can't sing. Okay, I must sing. You know, when you tell me I can't sing, that means that there is room for me to keep growing. Hello once again. Welcome to the paradise here. It is your girl Princess K. Once more, this is a new week and I have a lot of stuff packaged for you today. With me, I am my complete co-host, two wonderful men of God that's so dear to my heart. One is my personal person and one is my brother, so I don't know how to introduce them, but let me introduce both of them today. You're welcome to the said Emirate Music International Global, the Chief Justice of the Federation. To my other hand is Joe Music. Don't you look like my brother?
Of course.
You see what I mean?
I'm the one that looks separated. That's why we put it in the middle.
Your justice. If you're justice, we are not.
We just have to put him in the middle. You know what we have? This one is not green, white. We have white, black, white. Okay.
Please, can you tell them what we are expecting today?
Okay, this week is going to be Holy Ghost Blast. You all know you are still watching Let's Talk Kingdom Music.
Yeah.
And we are always here to bring you to the landline, to put you on the track, bring to memory of what we have done and what we will still do. And you also know everything just going.
Oh my gosh.
So today, this week, we have a wonderful guest in the house, but let me not say anything yet.
Let's hear from my brother, you know.
First of all, viewers, I want to thank you for you people for your sharing the video. Actually, somebody actually shared these videos, and he sent a comment, and I think on our next episode we will address it.
Yay!
So please just keep sharing with your family, with your loved ones. Keep subscribing to the YouTube channel.
You heard that?
God will bless you. As you said, Emirate, today is going to be a wonderful episode.
I am prepared.
You are prepared.
I'm prepared.
Fully prepared.
Let me tell you, the person that coming on this hot seat today, hey Kaleba, it is my very personal person.
Very personal.
Personal.
Do you put
you know what?
Do you put very in my name?
No, you're a personal person.
No very.
Not very.
So it does not vary.
I will add it to myself.
He's a producer with a different.
Wow.
Because I'll experience it. When I step into his studio, oh my God, I see the love of.
And when he sings,
hey, when he told me to do one thing, do it like this. Yeah, I said okay. Will I even get
sometimes I thought that maybe when you have a multiple gift, you'll be better in one than the other. But this one,
all right.
When he sings, wow.
All right.
When he produces, so you begin to imagine what kind of how does he live?
See, I call him the man with the magic finger.
Hey!
In fact, audience are waiting already. Bring this person here.
He's gonna see you.
Bring this person here now.
That is no other but
Tkeyz. Wow. Hey, man of God. Brother, welcome.
Welcome to the program, sir.
God, I'm scared right now.
You are scared of what?
I'm scared. I hope I'll be able to match up with all these accolades. It's too much.
No, the thing is that we are not just bringing it up. It is what.
It is true.
It's who you are. It's who you are. I tell people, Emirate is very conversant with me. If you come to my office, at times, if you are saying some things, I will tell them, lion no dey chop grass, not be pride. Now who God make am to?
That's right.
So when you see, just look at this gentleman. This gentleman just.
I wish I'm sitting close to that person now.
Stay where you are.
Stay where you are. Stay where you are.
Okay, so Tkeyz, please, you are welcome to this show. You know, this is what we call Let's Talk
Can you
Kingdom
tell us? Let's
Music.
tell us.
Yeah, so please tell us your name. I only call Tkeyz.
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of that Tkeyz? Tell us.
It's true. I keep thinking of what is it key that they put T?
Yeah.
your real name first before you Tkeyz.
Yeah,
So let the audience hear from him.
Okay, amazing. And I just firstly I want to say thank you everyone. Thank you for the viewers that are watching right now. Thank you to Princess K, Mr. Emerald, the chief
Judge of Federation.
and the amazing
John West.
and
The only brother
Yeah.
in this seat. You know?
our white brother.
Okay.
Don't come from me.
Yellow.
So amazing. It's an honor to be on this set, and I'm so grateful to God. You know, all the accolades we return all back to God.
Amen.
Okay, because it's the giver of great gifts,
Yes.
and I don't take it for granted actually. So yes, my name is Oluwatosin Ayomide Akishu.
You hear that?
You know, I'm a bona fide Nigerian.
It sounds like a talk.
Correct.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Oluwatosin
Kayama.
Ayomide. No.
Oluwatosin
Ayomide Akishu.
It's so
Yes.
sweet that you think you're speaking the language of the heaven.
Glory.
He's a full Nigerian and a full African.
Oh
African.
my
Yes.
God, that's
So
beautiful.
Yeah.
Tkeyz.
Yeah. So Tkeyz came. Okay, so Tkeyz just happened because right from my tender age, I was a music person. I believe that God blessed
We
me.
can see.
You know, God blessed me with that gift. You know,
You
music
cannot
has
be
actually-
where you are today, starting yesterday.
Mm.
That's the experience on the ground.
Yeah. So it came right from when I was very young. You get, and you know, so one of the instruments that I picked up was the piano.
Wow.
The keyboard, and you know, many of the things I know how to do today, and nobody taught me any of them.
Wow.
You get, yes.
Seriously?
So that is why I said it's actually a gift that God
Yeah.
has a gift.
Wow.
You get, so because no one taught me or actually gave me a template, there was no template
Right.
to. I just developed it. So there was a special way of
That you do your
I
own
do
things.
it. It was very different. I was not as good as many other people. You get, I was not a professional. In fact, I was not a pro at all in any way. But the way I played was totally different from anyone. That if you hear, so when you're outside and you hear me play, you just know that
It's
that's
a difference.
Tkeyz. There's something different. That's Tkeyz playing.
Hmm.
Do you understand? And that was how the name just came about. And because my name is Tosin, it starts with the letter T.
Okay.
You get, at first people started calling me Tosaino.
Oh.
You get, then later on people started calling me Tkeyz. And then, you know, one funny thing is that recently, you know, because we evolve and then we grow.
Right.
I've been asking the Holy Spirit to you know, help me change the name, but nothing had come. You get, so I just said, okay, let me just say that. You get, so people had the name just stuck. People started calling me Tkeyz, so it became a brand name.
Yeah,
so instead of
because
spelling
you
it
already
as
have that
TKEYS, I just turned it to TKEYZ.
Wow.
You get, makes it all. It's a packaging, you know.
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
In case you don't know, there's something that I want the world to know and you to know. You know, I've told you about John Way before that we went to the same school. The same school.
Right.
With primary school, he was my senior then in school.
Right.
But I didn't know Tkeyz. Tkeyz graduated from the same university with my wife.
Yes.
Wow.
So I'm having a shame people here. The same school. The same school with my wife.
And do you know one funny thing? She was my neighbor in school.
Okay.
Yes.
You know.
But I didn't know. It was until one day he
How will you
called
know
and-
that you were married?
The day when you guys came to the studio,
Yes,
I was
okay.
like, Jesus, such a small
And
world.
guess when they come to the studio, they were not even planning anything. There was nothing. It was me that told me, open your eyes. This girl has
Glory.
Do you know, it brought her to be my backup singer because they go into church together.
remember.
So it wasn't. She brought her to help to sing.
Yeah.
So and I was like, the girl was so good, and because once I spent time with you,
Yeah.
a little time, I already know. I know. I tell him, what are you waiting for?
What you are going find and wife to go and look for. It's actually just beside you.
The next year, everything happened. Princess came, I cooked the soup. I cooked the
Princess.
everything.
I
And is enjoying the benefit of that.
So back to Tkeyz. Going through your biography, we see a lot. We don't even know where to start from. Your music writer, producer, consultant, content production, everything. So now, Tkeyz, what the journey so far? Because there's something important there I want to bring out. But first, the journey into the production.
Yeah.
Also, you are singing. And we have a lot of songs, a lot that I've listened to, that people have listened to. And
So blessed. That's one I love so much.
So blessed. So the journey so far, please give us more introduction into the journey.
Okay. So the journey has been amazing, and out of the sweet there's bitter.
Yes.
And it all works together.
That's life.
So yeah, that's life for you. And I usually tell people that I was not born with a spoon. Okay, they
So
tell people that there was no even wood. There was no rubber in fact. You get this spoon. We were just, so I wasn't born with any spoon. There was no spoon anywhere, but that I grew up with two things: discipline and integrity. Again, and I took that from my parents, my family. If there was nothing I gained from my family, I gained those two things from them. And I was principled. My father was a disciplinarian to the core. In fact, should I tell you this? Should I shock you? So there was a time that, still teenage age, they invited me for a program, and I was, there. Like my face was on the poster of the program, and I was in Minstry. Do you know my father took belt to come flog me down from that stage?
Where's the permission?
I did. He was a disciplinarian.
Wow.
Yes. And I think music was also shifting my focus at the time. I didn't want to go to school anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it
why.
was. Music can actually be very jealous.
Yes.
Very jealous.
Take a full advantage of you.
That is it. So I didn't want to go to school anymore. And not that I didn't want to go to school, but I was just too relaxed and busy with
music stuff.
I was just in my comfort zone, and that was what happened. Not that it was a very He was a tough man, but he's not wicked.
But he wanted
the best for him. That's it. So that experience, so he was that disciplined, and I got into school, and now we are best of friends. You get, but those are those two things I got from my family, and I have a praying mom. You get, and that was the journey so far, and music was there for me. Maybe I would have actually been a talk. That's true,
right.
Because of the kind of environment. Even if you hear me, I talk like one kind of at times. We just, the spirit of God in us is just keep molding it, and we keep getting better. I grew up on the street.
Right.
You get the street whereby there's drug 24 hours.
Wow.
There's violence, there's abuse 24 hours. My compound, the place where I stay, was actually a place where you have all the meetings of the strong men.
Yeah.
That's where they come into. And my mom was a nurse.
Oh my God.
My mom she's been a nurse all her life, and that was how it was. But we thank God, the journey, music was there for me. I moved out from the streets, church was there all the while, but it gets to a point that you realize Christ for yourself.
Right.
You have an experiential knowledge of who Christ is.
Wow.
It's beyond you being given birth into a Christian family.
Right.
Because they just show you that, you have to go to church every Sunday morning. And that's a lifestyle. It might become a tradition. In fact, you might be claiming that you're a Christian, but you're not.
Yeah.
You get all your life.
You know what I told her, sorry to cut
Yeah.
you, when I was preaching to them in Pakistan, one thing I told them was, because that's what the Holy Spirit was leading me to. I said, because many people call themselves a Christian because they were born into a Christian family, because you grow up, your father and your mother is Christian. But for you to be a Christianity is not like being a Muslim or being other religion. It's not a religion. So for you to become a Christian, you must be born again. So it's something you do for yourself you to become a Christian. So you touched that, and I love that part.
Thank you. So and then we moved, we progressed, and then precept upon precept, we took it one step at a time, and then music just started doing a whole lot. I started adding value to myself. you get, and the name stuck. I took up an instrument, piano, so I played the piano for a while. I went into drums. I played drums for a while, you get. But while I was doing that, I was also understanding music production. Because then I remember I had a producer friend who had one small shop. He was doing music production and so I would run away from the house at times when they send us to fetch water. So I'll run to the studio and I'll sit there. My dad would come flog me out from the studio.
But you didn't know you were learning something.
I was picking things like that. Gradually. And that was it. Until I didn't see the guy again after some time. And then I remember when I gained admission into school, I took one computer, very heavy computer. I took it to the school, yes. I took it to my school and I started putting things together. Later on it crashed though, but people realize that, this guy, I think he can put one or two things together too, and it sounds like music, you get. So I started, helping myself, studying, you get, in that line. And that was it for me. So I think the journey so far has just been that.
So the production, you didn't really somebody taught you how to do, or maybe you went to school to learn music production.
Not at all.
And you are that good?
By God's grace, I'm trying.
Wow. Continue.
Just like before, your story reminded me some years ago when if you see your child playing football on the streets and you just like bars, but today you see that we say, I've seen many parents sending their children to football academy.
Yeah.
You understand? So your story is not different.
It's actually an amazing journey, and I thank God for it because it can only be God, in the journey.
Right.
Trust me, it can only be God.
So let me cut you short a little bit. So we are chilling. This is Let's Talk Kingdom Music, and we with who?
Princess Tkeyz. One and only.
Don't forget that part. And we are chilling with
Tkeyz.
All right.
The only baddest. Only. Not just baddest. Only. HOYNY.
So make sure you follow us all social media: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Which other one? TikTok, Twitter, anyone. We are all over. And make sure you subscribe in YouTube so you can always see our posts. It's very important. But most important is comment. So that,
and also they should, don't forget to encourage them to also follow and subscribe to the YouTube.
Right.
It's very, very important.
So that we don't know, you might be on the sea. Your controversial or hot topic idea can be picked any week, and you can be here with us and chatting. So go ahead. Anybody has any question for him?
Yes. Now, like I said, your biography from Saturday, I don't know where to start from. But I know, but at a time in the journey of a man, there was a time a man will now need to say, to reflect back and be to thank God that time God did not give up on the journey.
Right.
Now, I noticed about last year or last 2 years or so, you won the best producer in Africa. Not Nigeria. Not part of Africa. The whole Africa.
Not even just in
the best producer. Bro, Sabek.
Okay, let me before you answer that, let me answer. You should know Icon because one time I told you I want to produce a song. I want to record a song, and I got this tune online. I said I want it to sound like that, I want this tune, and you get back to me. I said I don't know you there, and you get back to me and say, oh, you show me. So I said no, I want it to sound exactly like that. And the next thing that you blew my mind when I said what exactly?
Wow.
You told me they work all night. You remember? You told me they work all night, and actually because our time there and here is not the same.
Yeah.
So he worked all night and produced that. If you hear that sound, you get the original sound. There's nothing different. Somebody that's that meticulous will be the best. So
tell us, how come the best producer?
When we have many.
Wow, I am only privileged. That's true. I am only privileged.
But privilege without preparation.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So at least you know while I was talking the other time, I spoke about how I kept on studying. You get adding value to myself. For me, I've always had this excellence mindset. I want to get to the point. Even right now, I feel like I'm not doing so much. I really still want to do more.
Right.
You get there's a lot of things I'm planning and thinking ahead right now, because where I was last year, yes, I was so glad I got an award. But after the award, what's next?
That's right.
Do you understand? In fact, it was a challenge for me to do more, like to start. Like it was I told myself when I brought the award home, I said, this award, you are just going to hinder me from doing it. Don't worry, just stay there. I will use you as,
A stepping stone.
yes, a stepping stone to do so much more. You get either more award comes or not. You get, because I am not totally the best.
Yeah.
You get, that's why I said I am only privileged. You get, so it has been more work. I can't count how many times that in a whole week that I have time to myself. And yes, you can actually be so busy and not being productive. You get? But in my busy schedules, I try to be very productive. No matter, anytime you see me on my phone, if you see me on my phone, I'm not just pressing my phone, I'm adding value to myself. You get? I'm also a content creator by the side. So whenever you see me waiting with my phone, I'm editing something.
Right.
And that something I'm editing is actually fetching money into my pocket.
Right.
Wow.
Do you understand? Everything I do is to add value to myself, because you have to give value. You get? So I don't build relationship with people who I can't add value to, or who can add value to.
That's right.
Do you understand? So that is
Waste
how
of time.
do you get? So that is how it is with me. That is how it's best that I have 3 friends that are very productive to what I do, to my journey, that have 1,000 and they are not doing anything. You get? So it has been from a mindset of excellence, an excellence-oriented person. I mean, I'm an excellence-oriented person. You get? And I feel like I've not gotten there yet. So to the point that, in fact, there was a time that it was a problem to me, I personally, because you can actually do that in a wrong way. You get? Because so I'm an excellence-oriented person, and I feel like every of my product, you get, I feel it's not there yet. I feel I want to add
Become
more.
obsessed.
Like that's it. Like I feel I want to add more. I want to do more to it. So if you notice, there was a time I do a lot for people. Even right now, I do a lot for people. I produce songs for people, but I can't even do for myself, because I feel like I want it to be perfect. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So by the time I keep doing that, a song that was supposed to release maybe by next week, I'm releasing maybe next year, because I want to keep adding to it. I feel like there's something. No, I'm listening to something is wrong.
That is not enough.
Thank you.
Not
That was
enough.
it. But I had to change that mindset, because we grow, we move, we evolve.
You made mistakes to learn.
To learn.
If you have a mindset that I have to be perfect all the time, then because nobody's perfect all the time. You have to do it. Let people tell you. Like people have told many people, you can't sing. Okay, I must sing.
Yeah.
When you tell me I can't sing, that means that there's room for me to keep growing.
For you to
So,
talking about singing, I notice you don't only produce.
Okay.
Hey, please, there's something I want you to say before you come. Just hold on to that word.
Okay.
There's something people don't know. Our viewers don't know something now. Tkeyz, you see, is a producer that brought one of the, will I say, reigning or trending music in Africa now, which Peterson.
Yeah,
Peterson Okopi,
Yeah.
Oshuba. Is what I call the song.
Yes.
Tell us, how come you produce that kind of song and the song, wow. Should I come and meet you also? Let me see the song. So answer that question before
We use the word blow.
answer that question before you come to my brother. Because it's always the line on the production. How come do you produce that song Oshuba?
How did the production come? Like,
And after the production,
Yeah.
what value does it add to you?
Okay. Thank you very much. So, a whole lot of people, I would have just said this and then left it that way. I would have just said it's God. You get, but most of the times we don't help people, we don't help our viewers when we just say it's God, because there's something behind it. God will not just come and then
No. You were sleeping one day, and they brought a song. We just sleep and say, God, please help me produce it.
God now put everything on the computer. God play
So again, I think it's years of hard work, years of learning, years of learning the right way. You get, you can learn and then learn and miss. You get, learning the right way. Imagine somebody. Let me give you an example. Imagine somebody who has a voice like this, like, let me just use that. Let me just say Egole, and he wants to train this voice, and he's listening to a Kimberell to train this voice. Someone like Kimberell sings like with a higher pitch, and does a lot of riffs and runs and all this. Do you understand? And then he's listening to her several times and like that. See, the truth of the matter is that he might not even improve. No, that's the truth.